Damn, we're going old school when it only lets me do 480p on YouTube. Hi everybody, I'm Ddog, and my class where I play music videos now started reacting on my channel. This is Flashback Friday, which is basically we're gonna look at some old songs. Every Friday we take a song, one of them, I don't know which one, and we're gonna listen to it just to, put on some nostalgia goggles and have a good time. Now, we've been listening to groups, and I wanted to go back to a solo artist, one solo artist that's extremely popular and also been in the news recently because they just left YG Entertainment, or at least their contract ended with them. I don't think they renewed, and that is this is not Big Bang. This is G-Dragon. Now, it says Big Bang This Love. Is this Big Bang? I thought this was a G-Dragon solo. I'm like 95% sure this is a G-Dragon solo, but it says Big Bang, so we'll stick with it. This is This Love. You're going to know This Love very quickly because it samples This Love by Maroon 5, which was a very popular song back in the day as well. I'm very excited to see this now. Apparently it's Big Bang. I swore up and down. Okay, we're going to, hold on. We did our research. It is G-Dragon solo. So it says Big Bang. It's not really Big Bang. It's just G-Dragon. It was his solo on one of the albums. It's This Love. I'm going to go ahead and press play. If you like this video at any point in time, click the like button. It makes me feel good about myself. This is going to look very crusty because it's a 480p video, y'all. There's that lovely sample. Oh, God. G-Dragon. You can go very cringy very quickly. This song's very catchy, and I'm pretty sure it's just because I like that Maroon 5 song, but we're gonna keep listening to it. Remember, we do a second listen through, so I won't talk over it as much. Dude, look how he looks so young. Oh man, it's so good. See, this can go very cringy very quickly. Like the very, very beginning was when he was talking, but that's fine. That's just old school. This is from like 14 years ago. I never really watched this video. What is he running from? I wasn't paying attention. I'm too busy jamming out. I'm sorry. It's catchy. It's a great hook. I mean, they sampled the hook from Maroon 5. I get that, but it was still a great hook. Either way. Ooh, bridge time. I will say, his voice, his vocals are so underrated. Like, obviously he's a rapper, right? But like his actual singing vocals, I really like the tone in his voice. Oh, sorry, we have a break in the song here for a second. That car looks so old. Oh man, it's so catchy. It's so fun. It's so fun to listen to. And of course, we gotta bookend it. If you talked at the beginning, you gotta talk at the end. Oh my God, why is there so much more to it? There's so much more. You get like 20 more seconds. What are you gonna do? God, that's such an old school thing to do. and you like talk good and you're like, hey, sup, I need you. Oh, okay. So cool. The reason I brought this song up, right, is because nowadays in many genres of music, sampling is just wildly prevalent, but especially in the past couple years. If you don't, so many of you don't know this. I don't just listen to K-pop, right? I also listen to other stuff like rock and whatnot, but I also listen to modern country, the worst genre imaginable, but I still listen to it. I grew up on it. I live in Kentucky. That's why. And currently in modern country that's happening right now is just sampling pop music or sampling older music galore. It's everywhere. They're sampling Rockabye Baby or Bye Bye My Baby Bye Bye. They just did that song, just came on the radio. They just sampled the big one, which was Heads Carolina Tails California. They sampled that. There's just a bunch of stuff that's happening right now. There's a dude that's literally on the country radio right now, and it's just a cover of Fast Car. It's not even a sample, it's a full ass cover. The point is that is so prevalent nowadays, and it's also prevalent in other songs as well. Think about some songs that were on the pop radio for a little bit. You got Hound Dog that was literally sampling the Elvis song. To be fair, that was on the Elvis soundtrack, but still. And there's other stuff as well. But back in the day of the olden times, they still sampled things, right? And you've got sampling here with the whole, like, they literally are just using the hook from This Love from Maroon 5, but they're making it their own thing. The reason I bring that, I'm not complaining at all whatsoever. Sampling things can be very fun as long as you make it, one, a unique song to yourself, and two, as long as it sounds good. Like, if it sounds good and it's a unique song that you're like, hey, I get the hook, but I'm turning it into my own thing, I think that's really good. In this case, instead of like with like This Love, where it goes this love, like really slow on that chorus, he goes really fast on G-Dragon's chorus. Do like that, instead of it's going slow. Like, you're mixing with the tempo, which is fun. And then also most of this is now just a rap song, which is great. Now let's lead into the actual G-Dragon talk, right? G-Dragon is the first Korean rapper of any group that I ever heard ever. So I started with a really high bar, obviously, because I really enjoy his voice. I love the nasally sounding of his voice. It's very unique. And like, it's hard to find other people that have the same tone as him. Now, also, he's just a really good rapper. Like, look at, this is obviously his old stuff, right? And so like, if you look at his newer stuff, it's still very good. We'll probably look at some stuff from like the Crooked era and that kind of things as well. But like, along with his rapping, his singing, it's happening right now, I find really cool. I like his nasally singing. I like that he has his own voice and stuff. Now, obviously, is he the biggest vocalist of all? No, obviously not. There's people that can do more wide ranges of your vocals, but you don't have to if you can come up with a fun song, and that's what he does most of all of the time. Wow, I went on a bit of a rant there. Point is, I really like G-Dragon. He's also very cute. Now, besides that, that is such like a, so this little part right here, hold on, let me go back. Is it right? Yeah, where you're like leaning over the shoulder, like half rapping to the camera or whatever, or singing or whatever you're doing. This like little pose is something that happens in K-pop all the time when you try to make someone look badass by only showing half of their face, as if we don't know what the other half of your face look like. You're not Two-Face from Batman. Anywho, being very loud. I hope my neighbors don't get mad at me. I really enjoy this song. I really enjoy how it remixes it into its own thing, samples it, whatever you want to use, and I think that if you take a sample of a song that's popular and you turn it into your own thing, that could be really fun as well. I wonder if Maroon 5 ever knew about this. Obviously they had to, right? They were like a really big group back then as well. Like, I wonder if Adam Levine ever looked this up or knew about this. It's probably been shared with him, right? Probably when Twitter became a thing. Ugh, Twitter. Anywho, that's pretty much all I got. I've been rambling for a long time. I have more things to listen to. Let's do outro time. If you like this video at any point in time, click the like button. It makes me feel good about myself. Comment Tell me other songs. I need second gen stuff to listen to. Or first gen or third, but really second. And lastly, subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000. I'd love to see you in another video. Remember, I always look at comments and I'll take requests and I'll put a little heart by your comment if I end up reading it. That's pretty much it. I've got more things to do. We're gonna go ahead and just jam out for a second. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day. I don't know what else I'm going to listen to. I only had 3 songs on the docket today. I'm probably going to do one more. Should I do a girl group? Probably. I'm going to look up some things. Goodbye, everybody.